Welcome to my guide on how to solder. In this video we'll be soldering two wires together. We'll also be going over everything needed to get started for your own electronic projects. Step 1. Equipment and parts list. First you'll need a soldering iron or soldering station, a spool of soldering wire, ideally lead-free, flux and some heat shrink tubing. We'll be using a jumper wire, but you can use whatever you have available that's suitable for soldering. Wire strippers are also the safer option. Step 2. Prepare the wires. Strip about ½ an inch of insulation from each wire using your wire strippers, exposing the bare metal. Step 3. Begin by tinning the wires. Apply a small amount of solder to the exposed wire on each end. This helps in creating a good connection. Step 4. Position the wires. Align the tinned ends of the wires together. Cross the wires, then twist them together, ensuring a solid connection. Step 5. Preparing the soldering process. Add some flux to the solder joint, then heat the wires with the soldering iron and touch the solder to the joint. Allow the solder to melt and flow evenly over the connection. Ideally, you want the joint to be hot enough to melt the solder, not the actual iron melting the solder. Step 6. Cooling. Let the soldered joint cool naturally without moving the wires. Step 7. Insulate the joint. Once cool, slide a heat shrink tube over the soldered area. Use a heat gun to shrink the tubing, providing insulation. You can also use the heat from your soldering iron to shrink the insulation tube should you not have a heat station. Step 8. Inspect your work. Ensure the joint is smooth, shiny, and without any loose connections. Double check for proper insulation. And finally, remember to work in a well-ventilated area and follow safety precautions while using your soldering iron. Be cautious not to overheat or create cold joints. Let us know how you get on if you decide to dip your toe into the world of soldering and electronics. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching.